As far as the Isle of Blix, the weather had changed. Not just changed, but was acting quite strange. 1 minute sunshine warming the shore. The next, well, one could just not predict anymore. A meeting was held, and all did agree that one of them should journey to see. What's causing this change? Just what could it be? Of the creatures on Blix, who was to try to swim across the ocean or fly? Would it be the Gooble Beast, the Mongaroo, or the Elephantoo? Though they each wanted to help and offered, it's true, none of them could fly or swim. So who?
I'll do it! I'll do it!
A voice called out over the crowd, over the whispers, soft and loud.
I'll do it!
They heard clear, proud and strong.
I'm ready to fly forever. How long? I'll fly through sky blue sky. Across the ocean I will fly. I'll fly to see what I can see and look for what the cause may be. Why the weather is acting strange and what may be causing to cause this change.
The creatures on Blix all looked to see, looking and wondering, whose voice could it be? The voice sounded familiar, but from who no one knew. Not the Gobble Beast, the Mongaroo, not the Elephantoo.
Up here! I'm here! High in this tree!
And just as everyone looked up to see, off a high branch, onto the breeze, flew a little bird with grace and ease. Soaring overhead on the wind so free, a little blue bird named Boo was he. Early the next morning, when the sky looked just right, prepared for adventure, Boo took flight. He flew all that first day and all through the night, ocean below, above stars twinkling light. Boo had flown so far by day too, so far from Blix, and all that he knew, the very next day, at the first sign of light, everything had changed, completely changed overnight. Ocean and sky had no in-between, no horizon, just blending blue to green, blending with the light, blending gray to white. Even Boo now was becoming hard to see. Blending was he. Then all at once, not a sound, nothing stirred, silently sailing, our little bird. Something slowly started to fade into view, white to green, gray to blue. Outlines, shapes, and patterns saw Boo. Sunflowers and meadows of grass waving high, over mountains through valleys, Boo did fly. Boo spoke to the bees, butterflies too. Boo had this to add to what he already knew.
We don't know the cause, though we've noticed a change. Yep, agreed. Weather's changed. Turned from weird to downright strange.
Do you know why?
Boo asked.
Do you have any clue?
They answered back with a short,
Nope. Do you?
Parting with smiles and warm goodbyes did Boo the bees and the butterflies. Onward flew Boo, north into the sky, both north in direction and north meaning high, above the clouds drifting over all that could be seen. On the air, Boo heard a melody, softly sung, so serene. A song so beautiful, enchanting and sweet. Through the clouds flew Boo, wondering who next he would meet. The melody now clear, Boo followed the sound, gliding down towards the ground. Grazing the treetops, the tune guided he to a little girl, a princess, sitting under a tree. Boo flew down to ask, curious to see if she might know what the cause may be.
Do you know why the weather is acting so strange? Or what may be causing to cause this change?
She turned to Boo with a smile and said, as a tiny rainbow appeared just above her head,
Little bird, yes, I've noticed a change. The weather has been behaving quite strange.
The rainbow grew larger as she continued to say,
Though I'm not sure why it's acting this way.
She offered Boo some tea and to rest for a while. He accepted her kind offer with a warm nod and a smile. They shared a sweet nectar made from honey, flowers, and dew. On sugar biscuits from a maple tree did feast the princess and Boo.
Would you like to play a game, little bird? I have one that takes two. I can't play it alone, little bird, alone without you.
The princess drew 2 lines on the ground, then across those 2 more, while saying,
Now there's 9 boxes, little bird, in which to score. You can be X's or O's if you choose. Remember now, the pleasure's in playing, though I never lose.
Boo marked an X in the center most square. The princess paused for a moment, then drew an O in the space below there. Just as Boo drew his next X, space top, farthest right, poof, gone from overhead the rainbow, completely vanished from sight. While Boo and the princess continued to play, the white puffy clouds, the bright sunshine, the entire blue sky turned a stormy gray. The princess hastily drew her next O in the space farthest left top. Her hands moved faster than her head, her choice too late to stop. With the obvious unfolding, Boo could not help but grin, well, as much as a bird could grin, drawing an X in the bottom left space. Boo did take the win. The princess's expression gently shifted from looking puzzled to a frown.
You've won fairly and true, little bird,
she said sadly, looking down. Standing still, arms crossed willfully tight, she concentrated on concentrating with all her might. Her feelings overwhelming herself, she could no longer contain. As her eyes welled up, fell from the clouds a glistening drop of rain, then another drop, floating, falling, from up so high, fell down, 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 through the now greenish-gray sky. And followed still more, blip, bloop, blop. Then all at once a blippity-bloopity-bloppity downpour. And from the farthest reaches of the highest trees, on the Isle of Blix, where the gobble beasts run free, to the deepest depth of the darkest, most northern sea, from sea turtles, whales, seals to snails, mermaids and dolphins, starfish to squid, from all the oceans gather she did. She gathered it all, lakes, streams and clouds, rainbows and thundercracks cracking so proud, fog banks, icicles, mist and snow, hurricanes, blizzards, a tornado. From the Isle of Bogabees, a cold frozen freeze, the warm wind of summer that blows through the trees, heat lightning storms from way down in the Keys, a gobble beast from Blix that never learned to say please. She stood quietly sobbing, arms locked willfully tight. All the rain falling on her face couldn't hide her tears from sight. She turned to Boo, her eyes opened wide, wide with wonder, wide as could be, asking,
Little bird, is this really all? Really coming for me?
Boo stared in amazement, bewildered too. Boo stared and wondered what he could do. He then took to the air, circling the princess and the tree. 2 flips, a twist, and 3 amazing twirls did he. As the princess looked on, a small rainbow appeared. The sun pushed through the clouds and the stormy sky cleared. She said with a faint smile as Boo quickly flew by, little bird, how I wish I could fly. Boo replied,
Like most birds, I can fly, and well, speak. Yes, uncommon but true. Princess, everyone has talents and unique things they can do. Some talents are hidden and some easy to see. Within every single one of us, you can find this to be.
Little bird,
the princess asked,
Can you see any such talents or uniqueness in me?
Boo paused, then said,
Princess, when you smile, sunshine and rainbows fill the sky. Stormy clouds appear when you're sad, and it rains when you cry. You can change the weather, Princess, with the wink of an eye. Yes, I'd say it's quite true. You're very unique and talented, too. Now, whether you feel like there's sunshine or a storm in you brewing, Princess, remember there's an echo, a rippling effect from all we each do. You, me, the bees and butterflies, too.
Her smile widened, her rainbow grew, and the clouds parted. Sunshine poured through, reflecting like tiny stars in her eyes, shining so blue.
Little bird, you've been so brave, wise, and kind. I'd like to give you a small kiss to say thank you, if you wouldn't mind.
She knelt down, and as she softly kissed Boo, the princess whispered,
Little bird, oh little bird, thank you.
Boo left the next morning, gliding on a warm, calm breeze. He was last seen headed south down towards the Keys, and the princess can be found just about everywhere you go, kindly creating sunshine and rain, helping trees and flowers grow. With her smile, she's making rainbows and capping the mountain tops with snow.